and Figueroa from ATU, Local 1056. Come on up, Ed. Yes, we can. Long Island! Long Island in the house! On behalf of the women, the men and women of the Amalgamated Transit Union, Local 1056, Senator Barack Obama is our choice for President of the United States. Senator Obama said he would give tax breaks to companies who hire Americans and not reward companies that are shipping U.S. jobs overseas. Obama has a rescue plan for middle-income workers. John McCain does not. We just did a rescue plan to bail out Wall Street. Why not rescue Main Street? President Bush has dug a deep hole for us. It will take a man like Barack Obama to get us out. He has the knowledge, the skill, and the compassion to get us out of this mess. John McCain now wants to distance himself from President Bush. It's too late, John. It's too late. We already know. You've shown your true colors. John McCain has voted yes to all of Bush's policies, including privatizing Social Security just 3 years ago. You remember that? Can you imagine? Can you imagine what would have happened had we had all these retirees with that scheme? If that scheme would have passed, many people would have lost everything. They would have lost it all with the collapse on Wall Street. 95% of working families will get a tax cut. 95%. Does anybody here make over $250,000? Okay, I don't know too many people in the labor movement that make that kind of money. Organized labor and all working families stand to lose the most if Senator McCain gets elected. John McCain is a union buster, and his voting record proves it. Senator McCain has a long history of opposition to transit investment. He opposes transit labor rights. He supports privatization of transit systems. He supports foreign bus service in America. He voted against improving transit security. John puts insurance companies before working families. Obama has voted to increase transit service and funding. He will honor and uphold transit labor protections. He opposes any privatization of transit systems. He opposes cross-border bus service. Obama has a strong record of supporting labor. He supports health care for all. The choice is clear. We need Barack Obama for president. Who do we want? When do we want him? Who do we want? When do we want him? Who do we want? When do we want him? Thank you. God bless. Don't forget to vote.
The next theme of the Democratic majority delegation from Long Island when the Democrats take control of the state Senate in November. Let's welcome Senator Johnson.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am just so excited to be here. I am a proud supporter of the Obama-Biden ticket. Now, I know a lot of you are going to want to leave the state and help out Obama in New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. But what I'm urging you to do is on November 4th, don't forget to get you and your friends out to vote. Because if we get them out, we're going to take the state Senate majority in Albany. I'm going to win re-election. Brian Foley's going to win in Suffolk. Kristen McElroy is going to win in Garden City. With your help, Biden's going to take... Obama, I like that name. Biden, that's a nice name now. Barack Obama's going to be the next president. The Democrats are going to control Washington. The Democrats are going to control Albany. Change is going to come. Thank you so much. God bless all of you.
Next up is my esteemed colleague from the Suffolk County Legislature, Vivian Valoria Fisher. Vivian is the Deputy Presiding Officer of the Legislature, and I didn't know she had this talent, but she also sings.
And I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer those questions with a little merengue piece that I wrote. Okay, so you're gonna listen, you're gonna follow. I have some helpers here from the accordion behind us by Elvis Batista. So join with us. Listen to it once. It's very easy. Barack Obama, go tell your mama. Barack Obama, go tell your mama. Barack Obama, go tell your mama. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. That's the answer. All right. When we look at the last 8 years, we see the results of a country who wanted to vote for an ordinary Joe that he could have a beer with. Well, you know what? It's time we look for an extraordinary Barack. It's time we look for someone with the kind of exquisitely keen intelligence to lead the United States of America in difficult times. Who is that man? Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Go tell your mama. Okay. You know what? A mama is always saying to her kids, I'm cold, put on your sweater. Well, President Carter, quite a few decades ago, said to the American people, put a sweater on. Put solar roofs on your houses. And you know what? The American people laugh, just like my kids laugh when I tell them to put on a sweater. Guess what? We have a candidate now who's saying to us, we have to look for alternative energy. We have to have energy independence. We have to look at all of the ways to make our lives sustainable. Who is that candidate? Barack Obama. Go tell your mama. All right. I have one more question. On November 5th, when you get a phone call that morning and somebody says, who won the election yesterday? What are you going to say? Barack Obama. Go tell your mama. 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 Thank you. And on November 5th, there will be dancing in the streets.
Our next speaker is the district leader, international director of the Machinists Union, a great friend of all of Long Island labor, a man who speaks for the machinists all around the tri-state area. Let's give it up for Jimmy Canigliaro. Jim.
Hey, don't we all feel safe knowing that Sarah Palin gets up every morning and looks out the window to make sure we're not being invaded by Russia? Is that a bunch of bull? Well, just think for 1 minute. If we ever let this guy get elected and something happened to him, we'd have another George Bush with lipstick on in the White House. You know, they walk around talking about jobs. John McCain and Sarah Palin, every day, jobs, jobs. Well, I gotta tell you like it is, that's bullshit. They don't care about jobs. We lost 700,000 jobs since January. And if they cared about jobs, us from the machinists know how wrong that is. We had a major contract this year. Only 2 people bid. An overseas company, Airbus, and Boeing, an American company. And John McCain was for giving that contract to Airbus, a company overseas. How is that caring about jobs in this country?